Hi, I'm Dr. Sandra Villarreal Montgomery with Viamont Educational Consulting. Today I'm with the lovely Dr. Kate Rodriguez, and we are going to do something special for you parents, and particularly moms. And I have a question for you. Moms, dads, if you're watching too, who's the perfect parent? Is there such thing as a perfect parent? Perfect. No. We're all learning. We're all doing what we can with the resources that we have. Some of us have incredible resources. Some of us have diverse resources. Some of us have resources that we haven't even asked or reached out for yet. There's a variety of things. So I want to ask you, Dr. Kate Rodriguez, what have you noticed with parents coming in and feeling the pressure to be the perfect parent?
Those pressures are so hard. From trying to live up to what the other kids and the other families are doing, or comparing themselves to other ones, the like social media, like the mommy influencers, or seeing like all these different things. I feel that parents are starting to feel this pressure of like, I need to start my kid in extracurriculars and having the 4.0 and stuff from the moment that they get into school, and that pressure and anxieties rub off on the children. And it's so hard because you want what's best for your child, and everybody has a different idea of what's best. You know, I grew up in a very a very macho kind of family, to where it was like being tough everything was about being tough. Like, I don't want my kid to be a baby, I don't want my kid to do this, I need to make them tough. But then it was like maybe something else was missing. Like, where's the love and nurture? Like, when I need to cry, is it okay to cry? And a lot of people struggle with these sort of things because they want the kid to go to the best school, to go to the best colleges, to be the best that they can be. But sometimes that pressure gets a little out of control, and it's felt.
And so it sounds like they have good intentions. I mean, we all want things. And I've even said, as my kids are now, one's a college graduate, one's in college, and I have discovered things, and I said, wow, that would have been really cool when my kids were little, but I'm like, what do I do now? And I even told my son, I said, oh, babe, this would have been so helpful when you were little. And he goes, that's okay, Mom, I'm all right. And you know what? They're gonna come out with new stuff. And that like warmed my heart that my 24-year-old knew that I had done the best that I could, and that there's always going to be something different. And thankfully I didn't really have the influencer and social media things happening until later.
And on the opposite, I have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, and there was one day where I didn't have the right thing to send. That they had to do a costume. I didn't get the right costume. I forgot something for the dinner. It was just one of those days where everything was going wrong, right? I came home and I was a mess, and I was just like, God, I forgot this, and this going wrong, and this wrong. And my son, my 5-year-old, said, Mommy, I love you, no matter what you do.
Okay, our son's here, insightful.
Yes.
And teachers for us, and to let us know too that it doesn't matter in all this other stuff that's happening. We're not going to be perfect. We're going to try our best. And I actually have done some videos of What You Do Next Matters, where if there was a situation that you lost it or didn't handle it well or didn't know what to do next. So you and I can talk about some of that later.
Absolutely.
But pressure to be the perfect parent is the thing. And it's going to look different for everybody else, right? You're not going to have, somebody's going to be more fluent financially. Somebody's going to have more family support. You may have
be smarter.
Yeah, you may just be. But and there's different kinds of smart too.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. Like, somebody's going to have this savvy, street smart, or wittiness, or quick, that's not going to be tested on these papers.
Yes, but the pressures, I feel like sometimes we lose ourselves in it, trying so hard to do what everybody else is doing, or living to a certain standard that we've had in our head for so long, that I have a lot of moms who come to me when their kids have graduated and gone to college, and they're like, I don't even know who I am. Everything I did was like, I need to get them into this preschool, and then I need to get them into this program, and
Yeah.
then I need to make sure they're ready for college, and everything was so focused on these steps and these pressures and all these things that they lose themselves in the process.
So they've gotten up, like you said, the steps. I can literally see somebody going up, and then there's like a cliff. There's like nothingness. So now you're like, what do I do? How do I even know who I am?
Yeah.
And I was fortunate that I was able to do some things, along and create, establish something past my children, even though they are my life. You still find other things. And that's hard because also too, we don't want to define our own identity by what our child is doing as well. But that's for another time. Because that could be a whole other thing. But yeah, so moms, dads, grandparents, whoever's working on raising children, there's no such thing as perfect.
No.
You're gonna just try your best. You're gonna ask for help when you can, and look for resources, and there's a plethora of things around you. Find the joy in life and just enjoy the moment.
Absolutely.
It goes by fast. So
fast.
so fast. Thank you.